What do you think about it, Danny?
Well, that was really amazing. As I told you, watching these great mammals makes my skin tingle. Now I'm gonna show you the interview we made with our friend Sharon, and I hope you really like it.
Hi friends, welcome to People, Places and Faces by Cabo Magic. We're going to introduce you today to a very special woman. Her name's Morgan, and you're going to learn just what makes her so dynamic here and such an important part of our town in San Jose del Cabo. So come with me and we'll go meet her right now.
Hello! Hi! Hi, Sharon! Hi, Morgan. Hi, good to see you. Thank you for allowing People, Places and Faces into your home this evening and to get to know you a little bit better.
Really happy to have you here.
Oh, super. You know, Morgan, I have to ask, why Los Cabos? What brought you here?
Do you know, Sharon, I answered that question probably a half a dozen times, and Mexico was not a place that was on my list, but certainly owning a restaurant was a lifetime dream. I was actually running, and I saw when I was running, I saw a building, I saw a restaurant that I wanted to build, and never thought too much of it. And then I came to Mexico on a family reunion. I came down here and I knew absolutely, without a doubt, this is where it should be.
When was that?
And that would have been, 14 years ago.
Yeah.
San Jose for me was a fit. I loved the culture. The town spoke to me. And without a doubt, it was San Jose del Cabo. And so I set out about to look for the property. I found the property. It was so important to me to fit into the community, to add rather than take away. You know, never, right from the beginning was it how much money can I extract. It was always a life choice, always a life choice. And it was about the walk down the road. I didn't speak the language, and I was by myself, and certainly I had been a very, very protected female. This was my first adventure on my own. I had the opportunity for another gift, and that was a young artist that was local from here. Walked right into my restaurant, and I had wanted to do murals. I'd had artists come down from Canada, but they couldn't get it. They didn't get it. And this Mexican artist came through those doors and knew exactly what I was writing.
Well, Morgan, your restaurants have been rated the top restaurants in all of Los Cabos year after year since your opening.
And
what inspires the menu?
That comes from passion. And in those days, I used to go out and hand pick every tomato, every prawn that came into the restaurant. There was no advertising, there was no money for that, but we were the talk of the pools, around the pools, and that's what I wanted to do. I never thought of what it was going to cost me for product. I only knew that I wanted the best.
How soon after the opening of Cellar did you need to open a second restaurant?
Well,
being on board.
Again, the gifts kept coming. The gifts kept coming. And Peter McGowan walked into my life. He became a big part of my life and a big part of the restaurant's life. And so we decided to build our second restaurant 3 blocks away. And the way we thought we could make that a success is by doing a boutique restaurant. Totally different environment, different menu, and different procedures of cooking. And Peter was able to bring that to the table. We didn't come into this knowing everything. And we're 12 years down the road, and the growth is amazing, and he is delightful and an amazing chef. Peter was able to take that off my shoulders, and certainly he has become a wonderful, wonderful chef and partner. You know, I've always believed that life isn't all about money. Life is about the roads you travel and about the adventures. It's about the people. We now opened a third. We come from Canada. We have built a wonderful, wonderful country home that we do special events in a place called Harrison Hot Springs. And last year we opened a very small bistro with all of the good things that Morgan's and Morgan's Encore has to offer.
Morgan, thank you so much for welcoming us into your home, for sharing time with us at People, Places, and Faces, and you know, thank you for being a part of this community. Thank you.
Well, I'm proud to be. Proud to be. In fact, I've got tears in my eyes just talking about it. Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, friends. So thanks again for joining us on People, Places, and Faces. We just had the pleasure of meeting one of the top women here in San Jose del Cabo, Morgan, from Morgan's Restaurant and Cellar and Morgan's Encore. Let's go back to Daniela now and see what she's up to.
In Sharon's interview with Morgan, you were shown into Morgan's first creation here in the heart of downtown San Jose, Morgan's Cellar. A dining experience of exquisite flavors and elegance. Morgan's famous signature drink here is the popular raspberry mojito. Salud, Sharon. Hospitality and impeccable service marks the unique tradition of Morgan's friendly staff. With personalized attention set in a rustic, elegant ambiance, Morgan offers patrons and old friends alike the very best in fine dining for all of San Jose. Through hard work and commitment to excellence while maintaining the highest standards, Morgan has continued to improve her products and service to such a level that her loyal following of guests provide a constant flow of new patrons who rave about the recommendations. Indeed, it has become a tradition while in San Jose to dine at Morgan's Cellar and enjoy the warmth extended by your hostess Morgan, who presents you to a magical, unforgettable experience. Prime cuts of beef, fish straight from the ocean, and all the finest signature recipes are cooked to perfection over savory mesquite wood in a deep brick oven or on open-air grills by international chef Peter. His unique magic touch with selected organic ingredients elevates Chef Peter's dishes to works of art that explode with flavor in every bite. A large variety of signature dishes ensures that the most demanding palate will always be satisfied with Chef Peter's extraordinarily robust menu. My friends, after a memorable evening at Morgan's, enjoy a stroll in the charming town of San Jose and see the magic of this beautiful part of Mexico. From Morgan's Cellar, I now send you to Danny.
Yummy! Thanks, Sharon. Well, that makes you say that is one of the best restaurants here in San Jose del Cabo. And what about the art garden? Would you tell us a little bit more about that?
Sure. The Art Garden is an event that happens twice a week, Thursdays and Fridays after 6 o'clock. And it's a space that local artists can use, local artists like me, we can use to go and show our art. And there is no limit to age, and everybody is welcome. We have a little bit of arts and crafts, and we also have lots of paintings.
Nice. Well, that is a thing we have to go see. I've heard you have a video clip.
Yes.